The answer comes your way next on Madden Football.
Plenty of season left to go. 3 months of football ahead as we are underway here at Week 4. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the return at the 27. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive.
To see how well he was throwing the ball. 300-plus yard game, several touchdowns, tremendous efficiency.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Shotgun snap for Wilson. He fires one deep down the left sideline. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, look at him, just put his little hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
Escapes the pocket. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
The Browns are lining up to punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. So back to who's bringing them out.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And, of course, when he cares less about those two numbers, he's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
2nd and 3 now. Back to the well again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Here's a give up the middle. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Another carry for him. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. It's 2nd and goal. Back to throw now. Escapes out to the left.
That's just the case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Golden Eagles have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Russell Wilson with the touchdown. Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Golden Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Starting from the 5. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. He's got a man left. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. First down throw from Wilson. Has it downfield, working the left. And they take him down right along the 30. On first down, it's Wilson. He sends this one to the end zone. Big gain downfield. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns reach pay dirt for the first time this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Browns tie this game 7-7. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's Smith on the return. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30. So here comes this offense for its second series of the game. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Pass play now. He was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. He's drawn in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. He's got Smith. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. The Golden Eagles get their punter out there. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Browns will go on offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They kick the running back in motion. Wilson now, 1st and 10. Ooh, he got way too much under that one. Too high, that's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Wilson now from the gun. Throw left side, complete. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. They're set up at the 35 now. Wilson on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
All on the 45, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Completed over the middle. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. On play action now, Wilson. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They've got 1st down from the 31. Throwing is Wilson. Escapes the pocket. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Wilson now. He's on the move. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength.
And oh, he drops it. He had all the space in the world. Brock, he got behind the defense, and he just looked away before he brought it in. A big missed opportunity. 2nd and 10 now. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Tight end going in motion here. Now a give on the counter. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. That one's incomplete over the middle. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Back to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. Cleveland's offense to end their last drive with points. Wilson with it on 1st. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Wilson looking to throw. Hauled in left side. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Wilson to throw it. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns make it a 9-point advantage. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. That score made it 17-7, but they can cut it back to a one-score game here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he will take this in. Touchdown! The Golden Eagles face a 4-point deficit. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period.
Yeah.
End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And the Golden Eagles cut it to a field goal game. This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. They threw it the whole way down the field on their last drive, and they'd welcome the same level of play on this series as well. Receiver in motion, headed right. Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Across the 45 and still going. And he's all the way into enemy territory, officially at the 49. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They send a tight end in motion. Going to the ground again on first. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Ooh, look at this. Here he goes. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down. To throw, here's Wilson. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the red zone now. Dialing up a receiver screen. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 13-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make it a 9-point advantage. That one splits the uprights. And the Browns make it a 10-point ball game. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Starting from the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. Play action on first down. And not a great choice on first down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so second down coming up. Throwing now from the gun. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And they'll have first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
First down, ball at the 36. They put a receiver in motion here left. They go play action on first. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. They'll throw it again. Finds his man over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that gives them the 1st. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Motion man right is Smith. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Tried to mix in a little wide receiver carry and catch this defense on its heels. We've seen it work time and again, and it almost got there. Without that tackle, we could have seen a big gainer. To give some credit to the defense where credit is due.
And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. And that really did help force the incompletion.
Able to get it to Reed. And he has them a 1st down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Working inside the red zone. This throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Still sticking with the passing game. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Golden Eagles make it a 1-score game before halftime. Gano for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Golden Eagles cut it to a field goal game.
Golden Eagles 21.
Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Connecting on the slant. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 2nd and 3 now.
At the 35-yard line.
Putting the tight end in motion. From the 35 on 2nd down. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That one gains 7. And that gives the Browns a 1st. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Cut out left. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 2nd and 3 now. Throwing again. Here's Wilson. Throwing the out route complete. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First down, ball at the 36. Wilson to throw again. He's still going at the 30. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
That's another Browns 1st down.
They motion the tight end over.
At the 23-yard line.
Sticking in the air with Wilson. Finds a man right side. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Once more, it's Wilson. The throw is caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. Is in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. A final throw before the break. He lobs it up, left sideline, looking for a jump play. This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds, too. Great work. So it's halftime here in Cleveland with the Browns on top at the break. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later on. We're right through halftime and on to the start of the third quarter. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. First and 10, looking to throw. That's Smith on the slant. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how it's a critical third down.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. From midfield now. Escapes the pocket. And they give to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field in more than a second or two.
Trying to force one through there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he'll try to hit this one well. Averaging over 50 yards a kick, and this is another one well hit. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And the Browns will have their work cut out for them on this drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Wilson now from the gun. It is caught left side. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Throwing on third, Wilson. He's on the move. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
The Browns are lined up to punt. His first punt went 50. This is away and looks even better. Punt taken near midfield. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Officially a 55-yard launch. And it'll be there to bring him down at the 36. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. The give now out of the shotgun. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. And the Browns add an extra defensive back out there. Nickel package, third down. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
No question, this guy is a student of the game, and he's putting in the study hours, researching any weakness in these linemen and taking advantage of it. Once we hit game day right here, Kate, the students become the teacher, and what a lesson he's performing.
The Browns are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. On first down, they'll run. And he's brought down after a short gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Wilson. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Wilson looking to throw. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 27 on the play, and that gives the Browns a first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll run here on first down. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
From the 38. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
The handoff on 3rd and short. That's the 1st and more inside the 45. And finally down right along that opposing 40. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Cleveland first down. They give it to him again. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Makes a cut to the right sideline. They'll get 18 yards there. And that gives the Browns a first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Hauled in left side. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make it a 16-point ball game. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. In baseball, it's 3 strikes and you're out. I know you experienced that a lot. But on the gridiron, you're feeling pretty happy, right? If you can strike the end zone 3 times in one game.
Yeah, I'd rather go hockey and soccer. That's just a positive guy in me. They call that a hat trick. It's worth celebrating. And yeah, they should celebrate this effort.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns take a 3-possession lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's Smith on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Their offense ready to take the field now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Blown back, gets the handoff. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. It's a gain of 5. That brings up 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it took a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. He'll look to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be a 1st down. They'll throw it again. He's got Smith. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Has it at the 7. And he's in. Touchdown. The Golden Eagles get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly...
Lead down to 10.
Golden Eagles, 28.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return starts at the 3. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Browns returning their offense and this running back to the field. And they have leaned on him to get this offense to the end zone in the game, and he's delivered. He's hit pay dirt 3 times. Part of a really nice game for him so far, Brock. Been returning good value on the looks that he's been getting. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Finds him over the middle. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Wilson now, 1st and 10. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Hits him on the in route. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
A give now from the gun. And he's got a modest gain up to the 41-yard line. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 41. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Wilson on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
They'll send him over right. Plowing up the middle. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
He was taken down.
You know why baseball coaches are called managers, Kate? Because they got to manage a lot of situations. And I've realized over time in talking to them, they love taking a situation, a game moment, and making it a team topic. That play, that corner right there, I know this is a head football coach, not a head football manager, but he's going to take that play, he's going to illuminate it to his team and show the fearlessness of his corner making that tackle.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Back-to-back carries here. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, they had to be trying to catch this defense off guard, thinking they were expecting a pass towards the marker. Even with the surprise play call, though, nobody was fooled. They were back there quick to force the loss.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that pushes the lead up to 13. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now.
To a chorus of bucks from the dog pound, the Browns take the win at home.
Yeah. Running through his mind all day, I'm tired. I'm the boss now, do higher. Hang the phone up, I'm so wired. Couldn't sleep, my floor's too high up. I got keys, that girl's on fire. Who's the boss? I got 5 on me, like what's the cost? I'm at 5 hotel in a suite, I'm lost in white. Get down sheets, I got stripes on my cheeks, Hermes fur on my feet. I'm a lead. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back. We burning up. Every time we hear me, we turning up. Every time you see me, I look like bugs. Pound my friends in a big black truck. I'm Vanessa, I like salsa, I'm a dancer, dance all. You pay fees for my big show in Ibiza, for my leisure. I don't do arguments in my relationships, I'm lit. You don't want me standing on this, then say something, I'm rich. It don't make no sense how I make this, I'm lit. I don't do two-face unless the face card on my wrist. Take my keys, I'm not going home. Please stop blowing up my celly phone. Take my keys, I'm not going home. Please stop blowing up my celly phone. She ate away. She ate, she ate, 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 she ate away. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back.
There's a girl in my backyard. I could run fast but won't get far. My mom thinks that I'm an animal. I'm just looking for the antidote. There's a brick. She's so hot, she's so mean.